up, guys? So it's rainy today. Training got canceled. I don't know. I didn't really shoot a vlog today, so this is filler. This is what my filler looks like. Not a real, I thought about doing an episode of Whiskey and Wrestling, but not a real episode. I do have this footage left from the party on Saturday. I thought I might use it for something. Well, just here. Boom. Thanks, Jonesy. That's a drink.
There you go. There you go.
Woo! Hey. Is this all bourbon? What are we drinking right now? Something stiff. It is a little stiff. All right, Jonesy. So this is
Jim Beam.
the Devil's Cut.
Devil's Cut.
This is good stuff.
It's always my jam. And it's your fault.
It is my fault. I did
Maybe
bring
an
it.
alcoholic.
I did. Yes. All right, Jonesy. Favorite match. First thing that comes to mind right now.
Savage Steamboat WrestleMania.
God damn it! Now I have to watch that match.
Why?
Savage Steamboat. Why do you love Savage Steamboat?
It changed wrestling.
She had never seen the first
To
I don't know if it was better or worse, but man.
so that is your favorite match of all time.
It's funny. It's so funny.
I mean, for a myriad of reasons, yes. There are technically better matches I've seen.
I don't care about technically, but your favorite match.
Better stories.
Your favorite match is.
That is my favorite match.
No, she's not
For the
just-
nostalgia,
I've seen her just
because
disappointed. This is
WrestleMania 3 was the start of my fandom.
Yep.
That was the best match on the card. I tuned in to watch Hogan and Andre, and I didn't care what happened after that. And I watched that match. I was like, next is Butch Reed and Coco. Okay.
What?
Word.
Yeah.
Before you guys ask what I'm smoking, it's this thing. I don't know, CLE Cheli y Prasado something. I don't know what that means, man. I just smoke cigars. I don't know what all this stuff is. This one's kind of like, I don't know if you can see, it's kind of like square. Super weird. So I thought I was going to use that clip to set up this week's episode of Whiskey and Wrestling. Kind of like how I used that clip of All Eyes on Us to set up an episode a couple weeks ago. But man, I don't want to watch the Steamboat Savage match again. I'm so sick of that match. In case you're wondering, today's vlog is gonna be me ranting about that match for 5 minutes or however long. So skip it if you really like that match, or strap in, whatever. I think that match is so overrated. Okay, I'm so sick of it. It's like I feel like it's become the Citizen Kane of wrestling matches. Like, there's absolutely nothing special about that match. Is it a good match? Yes. Is it slightly ahead of its time? Maybe. Is Citizen Kane a good movie? Yeah, I like Citizen Kane. Is it slightly ahead of its time? Yeah. Are there lots of movies that do it better? Yes. Yes. Like, a Touch of Evil. Go watch A Touch of Evil. It's way better than Citizen Kane. And I feel that way about the Savage Steamboat match at WrestleMania 3. There are so many matches that are better than that match. Like, okay, let's talk about that match. What's great about that match? How fast-paced it is, how the action moves very quickly. That's all it does. It's not like this epic story. It's not this epic struggle. Is it a very good match? Yes, it's a very good match. Is it most of the things I complain about modern wrestling? Also, yes. Now, I've heard the argument that, like, oh, this match is groundbreaking, this match started all that stuff. But, I don't believe that either. Like, there have been plenty of matches before that were doing fast-paced things, and you know what I mean, that like had good wrestling and a lot of fast-paced spots. Like, there aren't even that many holds in this match, It's not that there's a lot of arm drags. Like I can't tell you what's great about this match, and that's what bugs me about it. The best thing about this match is that so many modern wrestlers talk about it and call it the greatest match of all time. I think it is only called the greatest match of all time because it's friggin' on WrestleMania 3 in front of, the biggest wrestling crowd in history, and it happens to be better than any other match on that card, from an execution standpoint. That's it. There are matches on this card, lots of matches on this card got bigger reactions. This match only stole the show for, wrestling purists. Roddy Piper retires on this match. He beats Adrian Adonis. That match is garbage, but the crowd goes crazy for Piper. Obviously, Hogan and Andres are the main event. It's the most important match of all, the biggest match of all time, the biggest match in Hogan's career, whatever. You know what I mean? But what? Steamboat and Savage proved they were the best athletes on the card. And I won't argue that, but does that make that a great match? All the spots are fast-paced. All the spots are clean and precise. Savage does what he does, which is, beat a guy up and in a very athletic manner. And I don't want to tear out, I love Savage. Savage is great. I love Steamboat. Steamboat is great. And Steamboat does what Steamboat does. He might be the greatest high-energy face of all time. Might be. But, when you put these two together in this match, that's all it is. I feel like this match is bare minimum for these guys. If they hadn't delivered this match, I'd be disappointed. And the ending of this match is just dog shit. Let's just get that right out of the way. Savage drops the elbow. He has the match won, but the referee is unconscious. So he goes outside to get the bell because he wants to, end Steamboat's career for good. That's fine. George Steele, who is out there in Steamboat's corner, grabs the ring bell before he can use it. Savage kicks him in the back of the head and takes the ring bell anyway. Then when he climbs up to drop the ring bell on Steamboat off the top rope, Steamboat, mind you, who is still just completely out, unconscious in the ring, the ref also. George Steele gets up and shoves him off the top rope, and he shoves Savage off the top rope. Savage takes a spill into the ring and drops the bell, almost falls on the referee, and then instead of standing up, going back after George Steele, instead of standing up and picking up the ring bell, which is clearly within reach, he dropped it when he fell, but it's clearly still laying right there in the ring. He just forgets about all that, forgets about trying to end Steamboat's career, and he goes over and gets rolled up in the laziest small package of all time and loses. And that's just the end of the match. This epic, the greatest match of all time, and that's our dog shit ending? Get the fuck out of here. I want to come back and say, again, this isn't a bad match. I don't think it's a bad match. But I do think this match is totally overrated and just happens to have this reputation because of the guys who are in it and because it was on WrestleMania 3 and may have been the best executed match on WrestleMania 3. I don't think this match actually holds any special place. You know what you should watch? If you want to watch a match that is truly greatly worked match and truly tells a very interesting story, I bet you've never seen Steamboat versus Rude at Beach Blast 92. It's a WCW pay-per-view. It's a 30-minute Iron Man match. It's banana. It's great. It's way better than Steamboat and Savage. Go watch that match and tell me it's better. You know what? That's a long time investment, and 92, those are shaky years at WCW. So, okay, fine. You want something a little more comparable? Go watch the Snake Pit match. Jake Roberts versus Steamboat. at the big event in Toronto. Huge. 70,000 people saw this match. It's phenomenal. It's great. It's this incredible. It's kind of no holds barred, but it doesn't like the no holds barredness doesn't overshadow the wrestling matchness. This is where Steamboat and Jake Roberts are paying off their they're paying off the DDT on the outside feud that they had. This match is awesome. It's bananas. It's so much better than Steamboat and Savage. And Savage has a lot of great matches. You know, there's a match with Savage versus Tito Santana at the Boston Garden. And, you know, I think I like this match better than the Steamboat Savage match. It doesn't have the fanfare. It's not as big a match. I do think it's a better worked match. I think the story is better told. There's better wrestling, and it's given a little more time to expand the story. And the ending is better. Savage. I won't spoil the ending. You should go watch it. Macho Man Randy Savage versus Tito Santana at the Boston Gardens. I don't know what year or date or anything like. It'll probably be the only one that comes up. You know, you could also go, there's also so many better matches that both these guys had later on. Steamboat, go watch Steamboat wrestle Stunning Steve Austin. Those matches are phenomenal. Go watch, oh my gosh, go watch Randy Savage and Diamond Dallas Page beat the fuck out of each other. Those matches are so much fun. And they are all better, more engaging, and more fun than this bullshit fucking Randy Savage versus Steamboat, the greatest match of all time at fucking WrestleMania 3. Fuck it. Maybe it is the greatest match of all time. What do I know?